All right, hey y'all. Oops. What am I doing? Trying to tighten this. Oh my gosh. Like hip thrusts, like heavy hip thrusts is like a whole nother. I mean, look, anything you go heavy on, don't get me wrong. It's like a little experience. Oh gosh. I already did two. I already did two. So I don't know what it I don't know if it's a pre-workout or whatever. I feel like my heart rate's up, but I know pre-workouts can do that. And I'm back to this ghost. Just wondering if it's like it doesn't really feel like it wants to come down to like baseline, I mean I don't need to come all the way down. All right, I think this is 540. If I Is it 540, 550? I don't know. It's in my journal. 5 plates, 35 bars, 30. Got it. And then other side. Yeah. So is it on the Wi-Fi? Let me take it off the Wi-Fi. What's up, y'all? Anybody who's I mean I think you can see what I'm doing. I can move it a little bit. Something like that. Yeah, I guess that's better. Gym, obviously, it's a holiday. People probably like sleeping in or not coming or something. So, like when I pulled up in the parking lot, it was like, I mean, I counted the cars. It was like 12 cars that got here before me. That's not bad, right? Like 12 people. And then people already left that I've seen. Remember, I was telling you guys, I was like, there's somebody that keeps coming here and they keep parking really crazy in the same spot. It's not even like a little bit crooked. It's like the whole front end of the car is like out of the spot. Like it seemed like it's just like going this way and the spot is straight. Like I'm like, what are you doing? Anyways, I think I know. I didn't see them get in the car, but I timed it. Like I saw somebody walk out and then like I got distracted and then I saw the car like driving away. So I don't know if they got in that car or not, but I feel like I know who it is. And he's nice. Like, I never talked to him, but like we like smile and stuff. So I'm just like, all right, let me not be too mad at you. But I was like, whoever is doing that needs to stop. Yeah, I think parking kind of crazy tells a lot about you. I don't know what it is because it's like coloring in the lines. It's like it's not that hard. But see, it's not that the person's making that hard. It's the fact that they don't want to fix it. That's what's weird about it. Like it's like all you gotta do is like go back and go forward and like fix it. It's all good. I'm just distracting myself. Okay, first set I got 6. Second set I got 7. It's like weird. Sometimes that happens. Like I'll work up, but I'll jump from like today I did 5 plates. Like the warm up set I did right before the 5 plates and the 35 was 5 plates only. So which means I went up by 70. I went up by 70 to get into my working. So 35 on each side, right? So it's like this is how I think about it. I feel like I don't want to get too close to the working set because I need to like I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Like it's got to be the most perfect like warm up set is like exposure like those steps to get to the working, right? You know what I mean? But I feel like if I get too close to the working set, I may as well just do the working set. So it's like I feel like 5 plates and then jumping to 5 plates and 35 is it's fine, right? But I don't know if it's too much of a shock to the system when I start my working set because it's like the first set is like like it's not like crazy, but it's like I got 6, so it's like almost like by the second set I think my body's like okay, let's go further. Like, but really I want to be able to I want to fine tune so I'm really like ready. I don't know. You guys are like whatever. Like yeah, I know what I'm trying to say, so that's all that matters. All right, here we go. I'm doing all this talking. Let's see what I really get. Ooh, I have my headphones on, so let's just see if I can do it with like regular gym environment. Whew. Whew. All right, y'all. Phew. Whew. Hmm. Yeah. Phew. All right. Ah. Phew. Whew. Yeah. Ah. Phew. So I don't know. Y'all tell me. Yeah, I was a little bit more. I was gonna say pacey. I got like a bump right here. That's why I'm. It's like the last few sets. Like I was like, okay, I got a little pace down, because what I found, which maybe it's not always like if I come all the way down, stop for a little bit, I gotta re-muster up that strength to get. So you're kind of like, let me just get it far enough. Like let me get. It's my little routine, my little get down in there, but not so deep that it's just like I can't catch it. Like you gotta catch it at the bottom, like kind of. I don't know. But all right, you know what I mean? Like you always like learn and stuff, trying to figure out fine tune, right? Because again, in the gym, you're always challenging yourself. So you're always going to be faced with like a new little whatever, right? So I'm just trying to like, but with that little routine, I got 8 versus, oh my gosh. It's like one of those bumps that I know you guys are like, what is happening? I don't know where that came from. All right, let me check in with y'all. Hey, what's up? Hey, happy Memorial Day. What's up? You guys see that? I know you guys don't care. It's like bothering me. I don't even know what to do. All right, hey y'all. So I don't know if you heard my little ramble. All right, that was okay. It was, I mean, towards the end, it's like each rep is like a little major decision because I'm like at the top and I'm like, should I go back down? If I go back down, then I'm gonna be stuck. And then I don't know if you could see, like at that last rep, I was like scared. Like, remember I told you sometimes I get to the end and then like I can't rack it, but I have that muster up a little bit more straight at the top, even just to like I don't know. It's all these different things you got to coordinate. Okay. Anyways, what's up, y'all? I got one more, and then we'll move on to lunges. Last time, that machine over there, I don't know what it is. Maybe I could put some more towels, but it eliminated a bar on my back, right? Because you remember it was causing that discoloration, whatever, or like chafing. I don't even know what you want to call it. Because the skin was kind of weird too. It was like not only was it turning darker, it was like flaking a little bit too, which was like really weird, like almost like it was like rubbing. So, but now the little harness thing that sits, I'm calling it a harness. The one that sits on your neck kind of feels like it's digging. Whatever. I got all these issues. What's up, y'all? Is anybody awake this morning? I'm just kidding. Well, it's not morning for Tabito. You already got your. Do y'all have Well, I don't know about Memorial Day. I mean, I know about. What am I trying to say? I'm telling you, my brain power is all. My brain is down here right now. Memorial Day. Honestly, I think a lot of people do it. Like a lot of people are off work, so that's one thing. Some people actually, it's like, are people celebrating really because people who died for our country? Maybe people do like little commemorations or watch a little special on TV, like, or maybe they'll go to a little parade, whatever. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I was in the shower and I was thinking about it. And you guys are gonna hate me. I was thinking, I was like, okay, people who go into the military, they get paid. Okay. The taxpayers pay for that, right? Right. So let's just break this down. They pay for that. So they're not going for free. Would they be uh defending their country if it was if they weren't paid? So then you got to think about that. I know you guys are probably like, just accept it. No, 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 because I'm a thinker. Then you know the military engages people with careers. They teach you skills that you don't have to go to a university to obtain. Okay, so they teach you that. You not only are you doing that, you're getting paid, you're getting benefits. It's sweet. Then you can go for 20 years, and then you can get out, and then you're straight too. And then you get. So it's like, okay, let's think about this. No, no, no. So then you have a whole day to commemorate people who died for the country, which is fine. But I'm not saying that's what they signed up for it. But it's like, whatever. You guys are gonna be like, you're so insensitive. No, no, no. But people just like celebrate things because somebody told them to celebrate. I mean, don't get me wrong. The government's like, okay, this should be a good holiday. Let's go ahead and take off work for that. Okay, cool, fine. But if you really think about it, people don't. I don't know if people are really celebrating for that. If that's really what Memorial Day is supposed to be out about, I don't really celebrate holidays anyway. So that's just my little take. All right. Look, don't ask me any questions. All right, let me just get this over with. And then there's this guy. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. Like he'll warm up. Then when he gets to the heavy sets, he'll start going back and forth to the bathroom. So it's like, what are you doing? But when I looked it up online, like, why would somebody go back and forth right before they're about to do their set at the bathroom? Because Google was like, they're probably taking that little sniff stuff, the little sniff, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. You sniff it, and then like it like does stuff. Does stuff to you. No, no, no. It kind of like I think it makes you. It doesn't make you stronger, but I think it gets your adrenaline going and stuff like that. Don't quote me. So it's kind of like this weird little thing that's happening. I mean, people. If you're like, if there's only a couple of people in the gym, you're gonna notice if somebody keeps walking back and forth to the bathroom. Y'all ready? Ooh. Mm. Choo. Choo. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Seven. That's cool. 6, 7, 8, 7. We're good. Because if I could get to 8, that means I can balance those other ones out to 8 eventually. So I told you by like midsummer, you know, maybe I'll be at 6 plates. That's only 10 pounds of weight on each side. But again, you can't just like rush the process. It's like laying those little railroad tracks. You got to lay that muscle down. So that's got to take time too. But then it's like confusing. It's like you're laying down muscle fibers, but you got muscle fibers that are hypertrophied, larger, right? And then you got certain fibers that just do like not really just do strength. I mean, don't quote me. I've been just planting these seeds so you guys can go look it up. When you gain strength, it doesn't mean your muscles are necessarily getting bigger. They can go hand in hand, but it doesn't always mean that either. You get what I mean? It's like this really interesting concept. And then I was thinking on the way over here, I was like, what if like we really don't always understand all this stuff? There's a certain level of this is what scientists think happens, or that's what like typically would happen. But to actually like break it down to say exactly what happens when it comes to those strength fibers and those hypertrophy fibers and all that, because it's all internal. So unless you're actually getting in there, like you actually get in there and watch it happen, how do you really know? You know what I mean? Oh, this bump is bothering me. Okay, so you know what I mean? So that's that. Let me put this stuff away. We got some lunges. I'm kind of concerned about this little harness thing. Let me show you. I'm talking about right here. Look, and then when I be coming over here, it'd be like, it's like this little squishy part, this foam. This thing is all pushed over here. I gotta slide it back. It's like, what were they doing? You know, it'd be all messed up. But the thing is, something about this is like digging, right? I don't know what it is. It didn't used to do that. Whatever. They got some new machines. See, they're always blessing us with like little gifts and stuff. Because I just got here, people are starting to use them. This is what I was like, kind of interesting. I know you guys are gonna be like, it's not that big of a deal. No, no, no. Listen, have you ever thought about it like, you know, they bring the machines in here and they take out the other ones that they don't. And then instead of saying, hey, you guys, here, use these, they just drop them there. And then like everybody's like little scavengers and like curious and they just start using them. Because when I got here, it's just a natural human reaction. You see something new and you like kind of go over there. You're like, ooh, what's this? Ooh, they got a whole line of like 4 new pieces of equipment that are just like, what? How did these just spawn here? And so you just check them out. I mean, I'm sure they do a video on them. They always like drop them here and then they'll go post a video on Instagram like, hey guys, we got some new equipment. Da, da. But people just naturally like that pendulum. It's not like they give you permission. Like, you know what I mean? I know they're not supposed to, but like, if you think about it, they don't really give people permission. They just drop the stuff and just like, here you go. Here, guys. Like more like that. And you're just like, okay, thanks. So, but I mean, you're kind of like at the mercy of them because stuff that you actually were using, it's like, wait, you just took away a piece of equipment that I actually was using every single time. That's how I feel about the little hip thrust station. Remember, I go back and look at my videos. There's like a little hip thrust station that I would steady be at. And then one day I came and it was just gone. I was like, what? And then I had to go searching for it. And they put it all the way back in the corner. I'm like, no, I'm not about to go back there. But then remember, I used to complain like it was a little bit too wide open. You're literally hip thrusting in the middle of like a walkway with your whole like your legs are all open and exposed to the walkway. So, but then they go put you all the way off in the corner facing the wall and you're just like, wait, am I in timeout? So it's like, look, don't get me on the little suggestion panel. Yeah, this morning I saw that they had sent me some, because I was trying to figure out if they were open. So I went to my inbox to see if they were like, it had email. Then I found this little survey. Survey was like, how you like the gym, da 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 da. I didn't get through it because I was like, I need to actually go to the gym. Let me get in the shower. But it was starting to ask questions like, how clean do you think the gym is? I'm like, oh, I couldn't put it 10. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of dusty. Okay, look, I feel bad saying this. You know how like you're taking a survey and you don't really want to like really jam them up. So then you just stop taking the survey. That's how that was. I'm like, do you want me to be really honest? And not only that, at least with Wingstop, because well, I don't be eating at Wingstop. I get stuff for my son sometimes there. But at least with Wingstop, for example, in order to get those free fries, all you gotta do is do the survey. So that's how I get the free fries every single time. I just go do a survey, right? They're not even offering you anything special to do the survey. So it's like, you're not offering anything for me to do the survey, and you want my honest opinion? Okay, well, like, I mean, hey. Anyways, I might go back and do it. I don't know. You know what? The thing is, like, if you're a business, why would you think somebody wants to do a survey for no reason? That's the thing. I just don't I just think that doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm gonna just volunteer to do a survey for no reason. Anyways, look, I'm cleaning up, so don't be like, oh, she's not talking to us. May not hit my head. What's up, y'all? I did. I been said hi to be told. I was teasing you and everything. Did you click out? I was saying, wait, what did I say? I don't know what I said. I did. I did. Look, you guys already know what time it is. You know I'm gonna come check in with y'all. You know I'm gonna come check in on y'all. So that's a given. Ooh. Okay. I feel good about that because I felt like I might have been. I was like, am I regressing? Meaning, like, when I did that 6, I was like, oh my gosh. If I'm only getting 6, then where do I go from here? This like weird phenomenon I was telling you about. It's like the second set might sometimes be more reps. And that usually doesn't happen for me. A lot of times, not hip thrust, maybe. Other sets, it's like my first set is like my strongest out the gate. But I think, like I said, it's something with that exposure when I hit that top working weight that I think my body's still like, yo, this is heavy, yo. Like, we can only get 6. We're still waking up, which lets me think that maybe I need to still inch it closer on the warm up sets. Instead of doing like 5 plates and then jumping to 5 plates and 35, maybe I do 5 plates and then do like 20. Again, these are just little foods for thought for me and you. All right, here we go. Let me decide where I want to go from here on the lunges. What's up, y'all? So, anyways, everybody runs around talking about Memorial Day. It's another day. You drive over here and there's not that many cars on the road, which I get. I get why there's not many cars because people are off work. And then I was thinking, I didn't barely see any truck drivers either. I'm like, I know the truck drivers aren't off. Then I started to think, like, you know what? Mad respect to the truck drivers because they work all days of the year. I mean, they're working overnight driving. Like, nobody's like, oh, it's Memorial Day. Let me just not work. Like, that's a 9 to 5 thing, which is fine. I get it. But there's a lot of people out here who are not even fazed by Christmas and Memorial Day because they're like, I'm working. I'm working. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got to show respect to. But meanwhile, the day is for a day of respect for the fallen, right? But the people, like, I mean, you can respect the fallen any day of the year, technically. So, but I mean, it's all perspective. It's like, no, we have to commemorate all the people who died for our country. If they were doing it for free, then I'd be like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Like, all right, here we go. So I see what I did last. What's today's date? Dang, I have not been doing my journal. I thought I wrote it down last time though. Here we go, 550. Okay, last time I got 6766. This time, are you guys with me? y'all in there. You guys are asleep. I'm saying in there, like you guys are in my phone right now. It's okay. You guys can be quiet if you want to. You know, last time I was like, "There's too many crickets in here," and I'm not gonna force it. Let me do my little journal. But sometimes I'm like, it's the Wi-Fi. I be blaming the Wi-Fi too. So what's up, y'all? What y'all doing? Hip thrust. Um, that was 550, right? 550. First set, 6, 7, yeah, 8. Wait, yeah. And then yeah, because when I got on here with y'all, it was hold on. Something's not right. Hold on. Oh, okay. There we go. No, because I don't know. Like I could see the numbers moving, like people coming in and out. Fine. That's fine. But sometimes it does that when the Wi-Fi is off. Okay, Tabito, what's the topic of the day? Hey, what's up, Moro? You coming over here today? Where you at? The gym is wide open for you. There's people here. I think most people are outside, you know, because literally at one point I was in here, there's only like 5 people in here. So it's cool. No, people are coming and going. People are already like left and stuff and doing their little work stuff. So I see some people in their like work clothes. People are working. So, oh, okay? I'll see you in a bit. I'll see you in a bit. Hey, oh, you're just there. You're just be quiet. That's why you're not talking. That's why you're not talking. Okay, that's why. Okay. So I know when it's too quiet in live, that you're just like taking it all in. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. You know I'm joking. Okay, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Lunges, but hold on. Um, that was hurting my. It was hurting the back of my neck. So I'll just double up with some towels. All right, here we go. All right, y'all. I feel a little bit like I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't really creep up on me, but this is the same feeling that I was feeling. Remember, I used to like complain. I'm always complaining, right? I'm always complaining about something, but it's all in good fun. Like I'm not one of those complainers that's just like. I don't think I'm one of those that's just like super annoying with it. I'm just more of like this and that and this happened and then that happened and then I'm more like that. That's cool. But what was I? I don't even know what I was about to say. Okay, it'll come back. Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah. I gotta I gotta move this up for because somebody short was over here. Somebody very short was over here. That's how you know. Cause like how could it be down so low? No, because like I'm average height. The lady okay, so I went to the nail place yesterday. The nail lady, she's cool. She came up to me, she was like this tall, like literally. And I was like, hey, I'm like, hey down there. And like we were just talking. She's in my nails. And I was like, how tall are you? She's like, I'm 5'1". It's crazy, like 5'6". Like I like maybe like I'm like between 5'5" and 5'6". And then maybe like a 5'1". Like I'm like literally looking down. I was just like, wow. And I was thinking about it. I was just like, what does that feel like to be like that short? I mean, I know you guys are probably like, you're making fun. No, no, no. I'm just seriously asking because it's like you're just like a smaller person. Like I was at Chipotle, girl in front of me, she was just so short. Like, but I'm not talking about. And the nail lady was like, "Well, at least I'm not like five." No, she's like, "At least I'm not 4'8" or 4'9" or 4'10." She was kind of clowning on people shorter than her. She was like, "No, no, no, it could go shorter." She's like, "My mom is shorter." I was like, "It's crazy." Like, but it's all perspective, you know. Because like you know how your body is naturally, like you know, like your frame and stuff. But when you see somebody much very much shorter than you, you just feel like way bigger for whatever reason. All right, let's see how this feels, y'all. As long as I don't rest this thing on directly on my neck, I think I'm safe. I think it's when I get into oh, here we go. When I start going like into, you see what I'm doing? This is like all this is like resting on my neck. So that's why I need to kind of be, you know, because now it's my shoulders. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Like it wasn't doing that before. Yeah, but let's see, get the feet right. Ooh. Okay, that's cool. Okay. See, I was getting into, they say, quote unquote, you're supposed to lean over, right? But see, this one, when you got this little harness thing, I'm calling it a harness, lean over, you got all this weight bearing down on your little cervical, what, not cervical. What am I saying? You know what I'm saying? The C. Why am I saying cervical? See, that's why my brain is messed up today. Your C spine. What is it? What's the word? Okay. Did somebody say something? I know Sabisha's over here talking to me. Hey. No, she's making fun of short people. Oh, wait. Topic of the day. Would you forgive someone if they betrayed you? Okay, wait. I had to get the short people out the way. I'm just kidding. No, no, no. It's just something that was kind of very interesting to me, like that I noticed the past few days. And I was just like, but I feel like I'm an average person, like an average, well, average lady size. I don't really know though, because when I looked it up, I think it was saying 5'4" is average for ladies or 5'3". And I'm like, oh, so that means I'm a little bit bigger than, I don't know. It's all good. Okay, topic of the day. What we got? Would you forgive somebody if they betrayed you? that's like, that's kind of like an easy question, right? But if you say yeah, it's just like you're just getting punked. I think you guys know what I'm gonna say. We can get into it. No, and as I keep saying, as I get older and as I get wiser, it's very much more clear because we're all grown here. Talking about when you betray. Okay, so you betray doing all this betraying people. Everybody knows when you betrayed someone. Like I know if I went back on my word, I would know that. I would know that. Therefore, they know the person who betrayed you knows they betrayed you. Therefore, it's like if you know that you did me wrong and I know that you did me wrong, then why should I forgive you? That's clear. Okay, hold on. I might double up with some towels. No, that could make me hot. Okay, here we go. What I want to know is if I need to get a step. Ooh. Yeah, let me get a step because this knee was hitting the ground. Okay, let's go get a step. So what's your take on that? What is your take on betray? I mean, you gotta ask the question in like a little bit more because obviously it's got to be like, would you betray somebody Sorry. Would you forgive somebody if they betrayed you after they said that blah blah blah? Like, that's like a better question. More so like, where's the stuff? Where's the little see, they want to add all this equipment, but then they don't want to then they want to like rearrange some stuff. So now I can't find the little steps. See, this one I start getting frustrated. Where are the things? Okay. Well, I'm not gonna cry over it. Okay. Shout out to well, not shout out, but if someone is a gym owner, I don't know. If you're gonna add here, PSA, if you're gonna add stuff to the gym, make sure that you leave the other stuff so people can find stuff. Like I know those steps, like they couldn't have just put those steps. You're just like, ah, because then you start. I'm thinking like, I gotta start running around looking for these things. How do I want to do this? I'm almost willing to just grab a plate and just do that at the same time. These plates have little like rubbery stuff on them. Look, that's what the live is about. You guys already know. Like this is like my gym like vloggy type stuff, which means you get to see what's happening. Everything's not gonna be perfect, and I get it. So that's why I'm saying you're gonna see me doing these things. We're just gonna use this, okay? This one is a flat one. I don't think it's gonna be as good as I need it to be, but sorry. That sounded kind of crazy, right? It didn't sound like a gunshot, but it did sound very like a popping. All right, let's add some weight. All right, what we got here? Hey, Alfredo. Hey, thank you. You can forgive them for your sake of peace, but you don't need to give them access again. I always hear that. Let's see. How do I want to? I gotta give my 2 cents. That's why we're talking. I always hear that though. Like, it's almost like those cliche things, those little golden rules. Forgive them for yourself. Forgive them so you can move on. But I think when you get to a certain point, you don't gotta forgive them and move on because I think you can move on without forgiving them. That's the thing. That's what I'm kind of trying to say. That like, man, no, I'm not gonna forgive you to your face, and I'm not gonna forgive you to myself, and I'm still moving on. You get what I mean? I think the term forgiveness is kind of like it's like a release. People like use it like a release as though forgiveness means release. It doesn't. You can release in all different types of ways, saying, "Nah, I'm straight. I'm good on you." Period. Like I still don't forgive you. But again, like if you're spiritual, religious, and things like that, right? The faith tells you to forgive, right? So if you want to go down that road, no, it is however you look at forgiveness, truly, because I look at forgiveness as like it's like not a pass. It's like, okay, I did this wrong to you. I said sorry. Do you forgive me? No, I don't. I don't forgive you. I just don't. Right? If you say, yeah, I forgive you, it's cool. Then what are you really saying? It's whatever you put the whatever meaning you put behind that forgiveness. That's the thing too. I think it really is up to the person who's forgiving. What am I really doing when I say yes, I forgive you? Oh, it's okay, cool, hug it out. I forgive you. Versus no, I don't forgive you. You shouldn't have done that, and I will never forgive you for what you did. Period. Ever. Because either you knew better or you got me really messed up because of what you did. Period. I will never forgive. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like there's sometimes where you can still move on and you don't have to forgive them. Period. Ooh. 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 Choo, choo. Ooh. 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 You know how like oh no, that was not good. I just ripped my skin off. Oh my gosh, messing around. What is sharp right here? Well, it's okay. You see that? It's all good. No, that was my fault. I'm not gonna cry over it. It didn't hurt. Like it's like I always notice like with this one, I always look out for that too. Like some pieces of equipment they get unscrewed. So you're like, oh, let me screw this in. But I kind of caught my finger. It's okay. Whatever. Whatever. You say as long as it's what's too bad, right? It's all like everything's so relative. Everything's so like it's not this or that. Like this was bad and this was not bad. Therefore, you can forgive somebody for this and you can't forgive them for that. Whatever you're into, whatever you. No, I don't. Like I got an example. I'm like, well, this is not a good one. I don't know if it's a good one or not. If somebody said they like this is like a real life example for me at least. So he's like, let's hang. We're gonna hang out on the weekend. Da da da. And then like weekend comes and then they're like nowhere to be found. And you're just like, you asked me to hang out, right? So you're just like, I know this is minor, but at the same time, you can look at it a certain way. It's like you said you want to hang out, like period. Like I'm not about to like listen to you because what ended up happening? Like that's the thing. And then the person was like, oh, you're gonna flake, you're gonna flake, da da da, right? And then you're the one who flaked. Anyways, this is it, right. This might be a little bit minor, but it's just a little bit thing in my head. I'm trying to process that, and I'm like, okay, you're weird. This might not be a good one because this is not really about forgive like betrayal. This is not totally betrayal, right? But I do think it's what I'm trying to say is the thought process is going through my head like I don't have time for stuff, and I think that's what it comes down to. When like I think that's kind of like you can loop the forgiveness thing into it. I don't have time for your excuses. I don't have time for your apologies. That's another thing, another reason why forgiving people all that has to come into play. I don't have time for your games. It's like some people be like, it's okay. No, because you know why they forgive people because they really still like the person or they really like really want it to work out or something. I don't know if they're really forgiving the person for what they did or the fact that they really like the person and it's twisted. You cheat on someone, right? They're gonna be hurt. But the only reason they forgive you is because they still want to be with you. They're not really forgiving you because they forgive you for what you did. They just really are still obsessed with you. And they're like, okay, fine, I'll give you another chance. But they really want that other chance with you, which is crazy, right? And then when people are actually really done with, like, say, a relationship, and then they say, nope, unforgivable, I'm done with you. It's because they don't really want to be with that person anymore. Like they reached their breaking point. So I think, again, I think forgiveness has like all of these like loaded things in it. And like the little group, like the group all, or like it's like a big umbrella of all the little things that go up under that. I'm throwing this towel away because my finger is bleeding. I'm not gonna fix that. It's minor. Yeah, I know. It's okay. It'll heal. Um, That's a good one. Well, you know what my kind of themes are these days. You guys don't have to listen to me. I just give you like food for thought. Honestly, for me though, I think forgiveness is like honestly not something I'm trying to be into. It's like I'm not into forgiveness. Just more so in the thought of people know how to act. We all as a culture and a social all these social things, we generally people know what not to do. You're taught at a young age what not to do. Your parents teach you. If you have any type of home training, you know you don't do this, you don't do that, you don't do this, don't do that. If you do any of those things that everybody tells you not to do, like your parents tell you not to do, lie, cheat, steal, da da da, then you're already not right. Like you can't forgive somebody for something they know they're not supposed to do. But then somebody will be like, "Oh, everybody's got a little excuse. Oh, everybody makes mistakes, so you have to forgive them." Mm, let me do my set. Oh, so I went up to 50. I feel like I got like a little scarf on. It's kind of like warm and stuff right here. You guys ready? Hey, I'm gonna go to the gym now and oh, hey, Edwards. Okay, good. Sounds good. Sounds like you got like a productive day going on. That's good. People like playing games more than they like the people they playing games on. You know what? We're gonna pin that one. That's a good one. I can pin that. That's a good one. I like that. Because you got it's one of those things. It's like, ooh, that was a good. I can't say stuff that good sometimes. When people put things into like that, saying it like that, I feel you. This might be heavy, y'all. I think it is. Ooh, let me stop messing around. Two, two, 50 on each side. I'll probably go down. Let's see. Ooh, two. Ooh, ooh, two, two. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's do one more. Two. Ooh, ooh. I told you, you gotta make them sounds. The sounds are what really gets you going. That's really where that work is. It's some sounds. Okay, I was gonna say something, but I said hold that thought. Like how do I put it? I'm a person. I'll just tell you right now. I'm not into. I'm not into people like with the text patterns. Text patterns like say you maybe you see. I'm kind of weird too, but that's always kind of been a thing for me. Like if you say you're gonna hit me back or like you make it like this big deal to like do all these things or chat it up or whatever you want to do, and then you don't hit me back, I'm kind of like, well, what are you doing? Like, and then when my brain starts to do all those like, what are you doing? And like, that's when I'm like over. It's too much. It's too much for me to think about. If that makes sense. Is this person mad at me? Did I do something wrong? Are they sick? Did they die? Right? I shouldn't have to go through that. If you make me go through that, that's your fault. It's not my fault because you kind of send me into this benefit of the doubt stage. I don't like being in that space. I don't like giving people the benefit of the doubt because I just feel like human nature would be like, no, let me hit her and tell her, I'm going out of town for da da da, or my phone, I dropped my phone and my phone wasn't working. Like, I don't know. I don't care what it is because people are people know how to speak up when they, you want somebody who's going to care about you enough to be like, yo, I don't want this person over there like thinking crazy, like all these crazy thoughts. Let me go ahead and put them at bay. Those little things go so far. Phew. Ooh. Phew. Phew. Ooh. Ooh. I think that was 8. Should we go up? Might need to go up. I had some reps in the tank. So when you got them reps in the tank, you know what I'm saying? And then when you like put people at bay, you're just like, you know what? They put me at bay. They put me at bay. If that makes sense. It goes a little extra mile. An extra mile. They picked up their phone and said, you know what? I got this flat tire. Da 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 da. I just don't want you to worry. So therefore, blah blah blah. Period. That's like basic level communication 101. And if you can't do that, oh, please forgive me after the fact. Da 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 da. I was gonna tell you, but no, there is no. I was gonna tell you, but you should have told me when it was happening, when you were dying. When you were dying, you should have called me and told me that you were dying, and then I would have been fine with that. No, no, no. I know you guys are like, come on. Yeah, I get it, but I still am kind of like that. Hey, I'm still kind of like that because that's what I do. It's a extreme example, but I want you to kind of hear me. Low key, if I was dying and I had people that were actually thinking about me, probably would pick up the phone. Low key, I'd probably pick up the phone and be like, "Hey, mom," or not just your mom, right? But hey, person that I talk to every single day, or hey, friend, something's going on with me right now. Just want to let you know I'm gonna be out of commission for a while. Da 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 da. Period. That's what you guys need to do. So if you don't take anything from this live, but people always want you to think, no, I got examples for days. Look, when you've lived this long, it's kind of crazy, right? It's all perspective, right? Somebody who's like 35 would be like, I got 10 more years in the game than a 25-year-old person who technically has, they just haven't put in enough time with life to know really what goes down. You got a 35-year-old, you got a 45, and each, you should be learning, you should be having experiences during those times, right? No, I got a story time. I don't know if I should tell. That's what I'm thinking about. Story time. I'll tell you. It's no big deal. It's well, life is life, right? So it's not really like secrets. But give me a sec. I'm starting to feel warm. The sun is rising in the window too, so that's another aspect. So we got 60 on each side. Plus the machine is supposed to be like 100. Ah. Choo. Ooh. 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 Hmm. Ah. Choo. Ooh. Cha. Ooh. Ah. Choo. Yeah, that was heavy. I mean, it was heavy in that leverage. The leverage is trying to sit back in it, right? When you sit back in it, you're trying to get the glutes in there. But at the same time, your quads want to take over too. So that's why you're trying to keep the quads out. You're trying to focus more on the glutes. It becomes heavy on the glutes, but it's not too heavy on the quads. You get what I mean? So you're trying to force it into the glutes. I want y'all to take over. Can you take over, please? And they're like, no, I can't. So then it's pushing to the quads, like, oh, yeah, quads are going to get it up, period. But she's trying to really get this posterior to really. All right. What we got? Anyways, so that's the topic of the day. Don't make fun of my sounds, guys. No, it's okay. I don't care. That's what you got. Look, it's not what you got to do. It's just comes with the territory. Honestly, I feel better doing it. It's like kind of gets you going. I don't know what it is. It's like, ooh, ah, ooh. It's like some type of. All right, we got the other side. Hey, what's up? You like? There you go. How you doing? You good?
Thinking your video.
Yeah, right. No, I saw you. It kind of came in. No, I saw you here. Yeah, that's where I saw you.
You should be focusing on your workout.
I'm trying.
Girl.
What you got going?
Chest, thighs, shoulders.
Okay. Oh, chest press. Okay. You might. You're probably gonna see these machines. I was gonna check them out. There's like some people.
Yeah.
They got some new. You saw that?
Yeah.
Was that this weekend?
Yeah. I think it was over the weekend and shit like that.
Yeah. So I don't know if you were using that. Are you gonna go outside probably?
Gym too.
Okay. I'll see you in a bit. You good? Okay.
One of the side effects. You get
Yeah, I got you.
that cough.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, whenever you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You watch that.
Huh?
You watch that. Like, I mean, I'm looking out for you, but
Yeah, I know.
yeah, just different things. Like if it's too much, But anyways, you got someone trusted that you.
Oh, yeah. No, 100%. It happens. That's the thing. It happens at a
Yeah.
random.
Yeah.
So.
It's like, what is it, like a productive cough?
Kind of.
Yeah.
It goes away after like a few hours, but the reason why it happens is because it gets in your blood. Like it's supposed to go straight to your muscle, but sometimes you may go through a blood vessel.
Oh, gotcha.
And when some of the liquid goes through it.
Go through. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. Well, keep me posted. I like how you're able to talk to me about that. Like, you're not like hiding stuff. Yeah.
Well, I'll be extremely open with it because people go ask anyway. What's
Yeah.
fucking?
I know, right? Like,
It'd be like,
I know, right?
that ain't right. No, like even right now, dude. Like I've seen like my muscles get fuller.
Okay.
I've seen
So you've seen all that
get, like more rounded and shit.
How long has it been? Just several months, right?
It's been maybe 2 months. Give or take.
2? But I thought I saw it
now this
before.
This is like a fuller cycle now.
Oh, gotcha. Because I feel like at least like 6 months ago or less than that, we were talking about over here.
Yeah.
Remember you telling me?
Like, I jump on and off of it, but this time it's going on a much more fuller cycle.
Gotcha.
So now full dosage, half test, half turn.
Yeah. Okay. Keep me posted.
Yeah.
I'll be around though. I'll probably come chat with you like in a bit. I'm gonna stay on here for a little bit longer and then get off. Okay then.
I'll probably bully you a little.
Yeah, right. All right then. All right, y'all. I got this other side. Sound like an owl. I'm gonna go to okay. I got this side. Okay, y'all. Anybody got any topics? Topic of the day? More topics of the day? Multiple topics of the day. Where's Sabong? Sabong came in here. Sabong was like, we was talking some good stuff on Friday, and I told him to come back on Monday. I don't know where he is. Let's do the other side. Like I said, it seems extreme, but I think you can be, if you really want to talk about good person, bad person. Oh, I was going to tell you an example. The first thought was Not really if you're dying, but I do think like technology is so quick these days. You can pick up the phone and text somebody when something's happening. Kind of. I mean, I would at least try to. But see, that's what I think sets people apart as being better people when you do go those extra miles. Two. Let's go 8. Let's go 8. I think that was 8. I think that was 8. Let's go one more. I almost feel like I need to go up. Felt good actually. I did a visualization. This leg coming back, and literally I can't see it, but I like in my head I'm like, if I get this to come back to the exact same spot every time, then I can keep this and the exact same. Because if you go too far back, then the leverage gets like weird here. You go too far forward. The visualization is like literally trying to visualize a spot back here on the ground that I'm gonna just keep trying to hit. Look, hit, hit, like that. It's like you think that you're doing this leg, but you're also managing this leg. So that. Then when I'm coming down here, I'm not just like knee bend. I'm like knee bend, glute stretch. It's all you got to put all this together at the same time. Like it's like knee bend, glute stretch, knee bend, glute stretch, like that. I'm telling you, it's like levels to it. Okay, but it's not stressful. Okay, so for example, there's the example. Long story short, a long time ago, a friend of mine was supposed to like go get this thing for me because I was gonna sell it and get some money or whatever. She knew that I needed her to go get the thing so I could go sell the thing. I'm being vague here because well, it's not illegal stuff. I'm just telling you, but I'm just not. I don't want to get into what it was, but it's not illegal stuff. It's just, anyways. So she knew I needed that so I could take the money and go put it somewhere else, right? So she knew that. So then, so she's pregnant at the time, and then she has to go into the hospital for whatever. And then like, I'm like texting like, so did you handle that or what? And then she gets mad at me because she's like, oh, well, forget your little thing, but I need to go in the hospital because da da da. And I mean, you guys might not like this. That's why I said I think I'm just a little bit different than y'all, like, period. It's like who should be mad? Because you've been dragging your feet on the thing that we said that you said you were gonna do. I've been waiting. I don't care about none of that. They got phones in hospitals. You guys are gonna be like, this is so crazy. No, no, no. I'm serious. Why do you think they got a phone there? So you can call people. If they don't want you to call people in the hospital, meanwhile, she's texting on Facebook. Oh, I'm in the hospital. Oh my gosh. If you could text on Facebook while you're in the hospital, you could pick up the phone and say, hey, I know you're waiting on that whatever thing, but give me another 1 day or 2 days. Period. Okay, I got you. I got you. But don't let me find out on Facebook that you're in the hospital. If you're if you're dying in the hospital, you're in surgery, you're bleeding out, you're in a trauma center, fine. But you're not. You're just having a little bit of whatever's. They're keeping you under observation. That's code for just sit here and let us babysit you for a little while. That's different than dying. But then she tries to gaslight, like, oh my gosh, I'm in the hospital. Oh my gosh. No, no, no. We're not doing that. So no, I still, this was over like probably like 12, 13 years ago, and I still remember it. And I'm just like, no, no. Even my grandma sometimes has to go into the hospital because of her blood pressure. You know what she does? You know what she has done, and where I've been able to reach her on that hospital phone. That's what that phone is for. That's exactly what the phone is for. So you can keep in touch with the people that apparently you have that are your loved ones, right? Okay, let me stop talking to myself. Right. Oh, you were you here? Okay. See, I remembered you, and I was looking for you. Hey. Anyways, topic of the day is Tabito started talking about would you forgive somebody that betrayed you? But I try to fine tune that question because that's like an easy question. You got to kind of spin the question so it's like a little bit more thought provoking. Like, oh, would I forgive the person if da 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 da? Right. So, anyways, we went on this rampage. we, you guys are on the rampage with me. So what we got? We did. I think I'm gonna go. Either it's one more or two more. Yeah. So I'm just like that's how I know. It's like, let me tell you, when you know deep down your capabilities as a human, like I'm a human just like everybody else is human. If I can stop and think that, hey, these are the things that I want out of like who I'm around. If I'm sitting up in the hospital for observation, I'm probably gonna call various, maybe not various different people. I'm gonna call at least a few different people that either are like, if you talk to somebody every day and you don't talk to them, you're gonna call them while you're probably there in the hospital and be like, hey, just letting you know. Because if that person doesn't hear from you, they're like, wait, what? You're gonna do that. But then there's other people that just don't think like that. So what do you do with that? Do you fault them for not thinking how you think? Or do you say, no, we're both humans. You should be able to think like this because I know that you have the capacity. I'm not asking you to grow like 5 legs and 5 arms because that's not possible. But what I am asking you to do is do something that I would do because I know it's not that difficult. And that's where it gets tricky because some people will tell you everybody's different. Everybody's brain is different. People don't think like that. Right. So it just kind of throws you for a loop. It's like, you could think like that. You just don't want to. All right. So again, cues. This pad, it's like when I start leaning forward, it's like some neck stuff. So don't do that. That's what I found. Foot, toe going back, exact same spot. Visualize, just trying to visualize. Even though like I know sometimes it may not go to the exact same spot because as I start to fail, I don't know what the body does, but I think it kind of tries to like come in closer to protect you. So you got that. All right, let's go 8. Do I want to go up? Let's go up 5. All right, y'all. What we got? Oh, that's at 3. Food for thought. But again, like I said, we could talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. I'm down for whatever. Ooh, this is gonna be heavy. It's like as soon as you get right here, you're like, okay, now it's time to really get into this. Okay, here we go. Ah. Ooh. 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 Whew. One more. Okay. Out of weight's cool. Uh, whatever. I got to do this slide anyways. I'm not proud of it, but whatever. I can't explain right now. It's like, you know, when you're trying to explain something to somebody, you're just like, look, I can't even. All right, what we got? I'm mad. What? Talking about? You can go. All right. Well, then you're like that perfect human. Okay, go ahead. Get it started. Get it started, Mara. Whatever you want to talk. Like, I don't care, but it's just like whatever you want to talk about. Actually, I want to know about peptides too, so we can talk about that too. That was what side did I do? I did the right side, right? I gotta do left side. Let me ask him. Somebody's just standing there. I think they might want to get on this. Go ahead, Mara. Pop it off. You talking about like you talking about the injections and stuff, the enhancements. Have you noticed? Okay. Well, one thing I do want to ask: are you trying to get on this? Oh, okay, sorry. Okay. Let me do this, son. Think about the topics. One thing I want to ask you, because there's this guy here. I told you last time he has a smell. It's not like gross smell per se. It's a very like again, it smells like syrup. It smells like syrup. It smells like sugary. It smells like it's like a smell. So that's what I want to know if it's like a side effect. Because look, Mara, you are I think you know who I'm talking about. Well, I don't want to talk about people. We're just having a conversation. They're here right now. You know, I know you're here and I'm here and they're here, so we kind of can see. He's basically like one of the strongest people in here. You know, you probably already know what I'm talking about. And I believe he's doing that, but he also has a very distinct smell that comes. And I'm just trying to figure out if that's what it's coming from. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this one more time, and we'll call it. Well, we can chat some more probably if you guys want to. Last Friday, after I got off here with y'all, I went and did a squat. I don't know. I was just like, let me just not squat pro, squat press. I don't know, squat press outside, and I was like, let me see if I can still got it. So I put one plate on each side, two. Let's see. No, I did one plate, then I jumped to three. Because I was like, you know, it's like, you know that like you don't need that little weight to warm up. You're just like, okay, one plate, then I just jumped to three, then with four, then with a five. I was like, man, we got to do these six. I got 6 for 6. Well, 6 for 6. 6 plates, 6 reps. I was like, okay, I still got it. Actually, I might have gotten stronger because then I don't think I ever actually tried to do the 6. I was still like, you know how you're playing around between like 5 and 6. So I'm proud of myself. So what I was gonna say was I'm about to start doing that again. I gotta figure out which day. Okay, let's get into it. I don't necessarily want to juice or whatever. I still think I got a lot of room to grow, if that makes sense. Even though like I do think I could take leaps and bounds. I already have like the muscle maturity. I'm sure that I don't want to necessarily do it though. That's what I'm saying. I just think that we were just having a conversation and yeah, I mean people it's whatever your goals are. That's all I'm trying to say. No, I'm not an enhancer. Okay, let me back up. Let me look at these comments real quick. I gotta scroll back. What did I forget, Sabong? Okay. Let's talk about okay. I'm just reading through the other ones. Why do people make why do people make it such a big deal? That it's such a big deal? Well, because I think we were into this whole cheating thing. It's like people think it's cheating. Some people think like just do it like not really the rest of us. Comes a point where you're like, no, like put yourself above the rest. Look at Sam Sulek, look at Larry Wheels. Again, I genuinely don't think that they would be as popping if they didn't do that stuff, right? So it's like if you want to be popping and you're okay with taking things to the next level by doing anything, any means necessary, then how are you going to fault somebody for that? That's how I feel about that. Again, Sam Sulek probably wouldn't be able to push those numbers, do all that weight, get as big. People aren't going to stop at his. People weren't going to stop and watch his videos and make him go viral like that. I mean, let's think about it. It's whatever your goals are. Same thing with Larry Wills. Again, getting that much strength, getting that big is like extraordinary. That's what they wanted to do. You know, whether it's, I don't know all these guys. All I'm saying, hold on, okay. Are the side effects as bad as they say? I guess it just depends on who. I'm not trying to do the voice stuff. I'm not trying to do the acne. Let's put that out there. That's just me. No, honestly, the side effects aren't as bad as they make it seem to be. Yeah, everybody's different, right? They're more annoying than damaging, but also not just anyone should take them. And I choose. Uh-huh. I'm just reading through y'all. You guys are probably talking amongst yourselves, obviously. Hey, Biggie. Hey. Hey, slowly. Okay, where you been? Where you been? Don't test the effects on your testicles and they end up. I don't know what I was watching last night. Larry Willis was like, it makes your balls small. That's what he said. I'm not making it up. It's not like I'm being vulgar. He was like, I think he was joking, but I think he was serious. He's like, the balls get small, but then the shaft stays the same size. Therefore, it makes the shaft look bigger because the balls are smaller. I was like, what? I was like, what? Yeah, he'd be funny. I'd be watching him. It's helped you recover with sleep. Right. But see, I'm wondering if that's what they say peptides can do. I woke up with peptides on my brain this morning. Like, well, no, because I watched Cooking for Gains. Cooking for Gains was like, somebody was like, where can I get some peptides? He was like, I got peptides, you know? And he'd be saying he'd be taking all types of his peptides. But I told you guys, let me do my set. I told you guys, I don't want to be the guinea pig. But see, by the time they actually do all like the best testing for it, then not saying I'll miss the wave, but it's like I want to possibly see what peptides are like while it's early. So it's like, hey, I got some really special type stuff. But at the same time, you're like a guinea pig. You don't know what that peptide stuff is going to do to you. You really don't, do you? Does anybody in this live right now know anything about peptides for real? Phew. Whew. Ooh. It's a little heavy. I think it was. I felt a lot more quads, even though I kept trying to sit back. Try to sit back. It's tricky. You try to sit back and then you think you're gonna lose that leverage. You gotta. There's like some thinking when you're lifting weights. I don't know about you guys. You gotta think about some stuff. Slow lane. What's going on? If you have enough tests in your body, doctors will not recommend it. 100%. I've heard it helps with. Also, you wake up like millions. Right. But the side effects, and then do you start, starting to depress certain hormones that you're supposed to create naturally. That takes me for a loop. Some down regulation of some things. And you're just like, I don't think you're supposed to be down regulating things. Especially, and then when you talk about females, you're like, that's a whole nother hormonal situation too. Look, you can't really, I don't really know much myself. Um, let's see. Got your bloods back. So you're gonna gym craziness? Are you gonna hop on like certain, like a test something? Yeah, I do creatine, glutamine, and just pre-workout. Yeah, exactly what Larry says. That's what I know too. Okay, right. I was watching a video he was talking about last night. He be going like live every day or whatever. He's been doing like all his content. Let me get through these comments. I'm working, mamas. Okay, good. Hey, TZ. This angle is like making me look like I'm like frowning and stuff. Sorry, y'all. Because of sunlight. I got this other side and I'm done. So let me just. How's life? We're just in here chatting it up, y'all. That's all. I got something to tell y'all, but I don't know. It kind of threw me for a loop. Do I even want to admit this? No, it's not about this topic. Like, I go to the gym because I want to look good, right? I go to the gym because I want to take my body to a certain level, right? That's what I've been doing. But it's like this weird thing too. It's like yesterday I literally went to the gas station. I had on like not a tight fitting shirt, just like a regular shirt. A regular shirt. I had on sweatpants. I didn't look like a bum, but it's like, I'm not saying that. It's just like bummy clothes, kind of. Like you're just like, yeah. And so the guy at the counter, they always can tell. I don't know what it is. I don't care if I wear baggy clothes or not. They're like, you work out, don't you? I can tell. I can see you like, he was like this. I can see you like, I'm literally wearing a baggy shirt. How? I was like, you can tell? And he's all like, yeah. I was like, oh, for real? So I was like, is that when you know you made it? When you don't even have to wear tight clothes and people can tell? But here's what's throwing me for a loop. And I'm going to do the other side. It's like, obviously, I want to look good. And is it for other people? I don't. It's a loaded question because at the same time, I want to look good for myself. But at the same time, obviously, people can see you. So you're like, okay, yeah, I want to look nice. And then when people see me, they're like, oh, she looks nice. Like more like that. But I also kind of feel like I get annoyed when people stop me in public and they're like, oh my gosh, you work out. Oh my God. Blah, blah. Because it's weird. But then somebody on the flip side would say, but that's what you wanted, right? You want people to notice that you look good, right? And I'm like, wait, now that's like a brain teaser because it's kind of like true, but it's kind of like not. Okay, I'm dropping water all over the floor. If you get what I'm saying. Do you guys get what I'm saying? I don't know if it's like for guys. I don't know if guys go through this because it's like when you see a guy who's jacked, I don't know why I just feel like that's just a lot more. It's not a conversation piece per se. I don't think we're stopping people and be like, oh my gosh, they might be to a certain extent. But at the same time, it's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, he's jacked. Cool. That's what you're supposed to be. Not really supposed to be, but But I'm sometimes I just want to go incognito. Most of the time, look, if you don't see me in here, I'm like incognito. Sweatpants, shirt, hoodie, like that's me. I'm not really out in the streets like, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I'm just so then I'm like, you can still tell. Because then you kind of got to get into this space where it's like, well, how often do you work out? Oh my gosh, I can tell. Oh my gosh, you really work out, don't you? And it's just like, thanks, thanks. And it's like, what do you really say? Sorry, last set, and then I'm gonna talk to y'all. Talk amongst yourselves. That's my top. That's my kind of like thing of the day. I'm like, oh. But you guys have always told me, oh, take it as a compliment. You're just supposed to take it as a compliment. Let's go one more. All right, we're done. That's a wrap. Okay, let's get into these topics. What we got? So it's almost like maybe it's almost like maybe I feel like it's cool to be popping at the gym. Because when you're popping out in the streets, it's like a freak of nature type of thing. Protein, carbs, caffeine. Sounds about right. Still being pretty. I mean, there's people coming through regularly, like, it's not like popping. It's less than normal. Like when I got here, parking lot was a lot emptier for sure. I have a sleeper build. What's a sleeper build? They call you skinny when I put on a tank top. They think I'm a. Oh, okay. Like sleeper build, like people be sleeping on you. Like they don't really know. Sometimes you don't want the attention. Other days, right? But like I said, when I don't want the attention, literally, like yesterday, usually on Sundays, I'll go get my eyebrows done. Got my eyebrows done yesterday, and I got my nails. Look, I cut them. They were just too long. They were getting too long. This is literally my natural nail. It's not. Oh my god. It's not. It's not like the acrylics and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Like Sundays, I'll just literally like leave the house. We do my little maintenance. That's what we call it. It's almost like better when people don't really say anything. It's like respect. I know they're looking, and they know that I see them looking, but you're not saying anything. You know what I mean? Like that. But then we start talking about it. It's like, literally, I was at the nail place a few weeks ago, and this guy came out. There was a guy. First of all, not saying guys can't go to the nail place, but it was a guy in the nail place. He comes over. He's like, "What kind of sports did you play? I can tell you play some sports, right? You play some sports, right?" I was like, "No, I just go to the gym." Oh, I can tell. No, I can tell. No, for sure, I can tell. So in their head, I think it's like an illusion because they're all like, they think they found something like gold mine or some type of like puzzle they figured out. Oh no, I could tell. You know what I'm saying? I got that eye. I got that keen eye for it. Like, bro, whatever, whatever. I try to quickly just be like, okay, have a nice day. Da, da, da. You don't want to catch me in public. I will skedaddle quick. I don't think I got enough. Like, I need like some more like getaway phrases to keep in my arsenal. Yesterday, I went to on my way into the eyebrow place. This guy stopped me like, "Hey, what's up?" Da da da. And I'm like, he's like, "You got a boyfriend?" I was like, "No, I'm not dating right now, though." He's like, "We can be friends." You know, that's it's the. Do you have a boyfriend? And then you'd be like, "No, but I don't want to talk to you." And then they'd be like, "Well, we could just be friends." It's like everybody knows that one. I'm like, "No, no, no, no," you know. And they just keep pressing. And it's like, what do you do? What do you say after that? You're just like, nothing. Like, it's okay. No, I'm good. Like, I'm good. I'm straight. Like, I'm good. I'm straight. Like, it's like after you say I'm good, I'm straight over and over and over, you just got to keep walking. You know what I mean? Because you kind of run out of things to say. It's like, bro, I don't even know what to say to you anymore. I told you. Nah, because what happened was he could have cussed me out like that one guy. Remember? Well, no, that wasn't a road rage. So basically, you know how somebody starts walking across the street and they don't look? They don't really look. You can tell they didn't look. Because if they would have looked, they would have seen you coming. So I'm coming around the corner and I know bro didn't look. So you kind of like wait till bro passes a little bit and then you kind of like go around him. Like I'm like, bro, I if you would have looked, I would have been going before you. That's how I look at it. And so then he kind of tries to use that as like a little pickup. He's all like, "Oh, you almost hit me," but he said it kind of cute. "Oh, I thought you was gonna hit me." I was like, "Oh no, I would never hit you." And then he used that as a little segue into, "So what? You got a boyfriend or what?" I was like, "Oh my gosh!" But anyways, no, I had to skedaddle out of there. I be skedaddling, yo. If you see me out in public, I literally would just, it's like I'm like a little scavenger. Like I gotta like move real quick. I'm serious. I know it sounds crazy. Literally, this is I'm telling you. Hold on. A lot of times I want to put on like a little tank top and just go outside. It's hot, right? You put on want to take I've literally gone back and like stopped myself from going out the house with a tank top on because I already know people are gonna be talking. And it's kind of like makes me feel bad a little bit because I'm like, I should be able to go outside without feeling like this. So it's kind of like first world problems, right? It's like there's people dying in the world and you're tripping off this. Kind of. Like right now, I feel totally comfortable. That's why I was like, where do I feel my most comfortable? And I'm like, at the gym. Because people, yeah, be hyping me up in here. They'd be like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But at the same time, it's kind of like normal to be like jacked in the gym. So nobody's acting like it's like this like crazy thing. Or the other one you get is like, they'll be like, oh, you work out a lot, right? And they'd be like, I need to work out too. And you're just like, yeah, you should. That's like, what do you want me to say, bro? Or they'll be like, what gym do you go to? Okay. Sorry. I was cleaning up. That's, oh, do I? Hey, Rashida. Yeah, we've been talking about a lot of different things. So you just kind of get in where you fit it. I'm just joking. Let's get some good lighting where it's not too overpowering. Like, I don't like when the sun's in my face and I gotta like squint and read the comments like that. Okay, TZ, what are you in here talking about? Skedaddle. Does it really? Look, I just think skedaddle sounds like funny a little bit. So it's kind of like, well, what would you use? What would you use? Like, what's another term for that? Just skedaddling, like kind of going like this. You know what? Another word somebody was using the other day is called dilly dally. That dilly dally is a funny one because you can't really explain these words, but you know what they're saying. That's the thing. You got skedaddle, you got dilly dally, and all these different. What? I don't know it yet. Whatever. And I didn't even do my hair. Man, I came in here, my hair is all crazy. That's how you know. What's the topic? Rashida, you pop it off. Pop it, pop it off. Pop it. I'll go ahead and pin it. Go ahead and let me know what y'all want to talk about. We've been talking about all different types of stuff. Does it sound white? Okay, then give me some like more like hip terms. Give me some black terms. Give me some. I don't know what you want to say. You don't have a term for it though, right? I know. Let me just go along with it. I be kind of weird sometimes. Don't get me wrong. That's why I got to do my little skedaddle because I don't really be knowing. Sometimes you don't even know what to say. It's like, let me just get out of here. All right. No, no, no. The first person who can give me a replacement word for skedaddle and dilly dally. Go ahead. Let's see if you can have one. Let's. I don't think you can find one because some of these words they just. I don't think there is one. Like basically skirting off real quick. It's basically that's what I'm trying to say. I'm out. Yeah, but I'm out just means like a direct like I'm out like that. Skedaddle is where you kind of like more like that. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's go outside. Let me throw these away. I've been hearing that all over the weekend. I'm out. What do you guys think about outside? That's an interesting one. Because yeah, when you go out, like when I was younger back in my day, back in the day, people would just be like, let's go out. We're going out. We're going out tonight. People weren't saying I'm out. We outside. We outside. You know, like because it's the same thing, right? You can either be in the house or you can be outside. Hightail. Nobody says that. Come on. You would sound weird to saying, I'm gonna go ahead and hightail it out of here. I guess you could. Again, those are very like speedy terms. Mine is what I'm trying to say about skedaddle is like skedaddle is where you're kind of like going like this out of there versus like that. It's I'm telling you, it's terms. It's all about precision. You gotta get the right term. See, not nobody's giving me a term. So I'm still winning. You guys are trying to shut me down. I'm not gonna let y'all. All right, let's go ahead and do these little reverse type extensions. Those words, yeah, no, they're not. I don't believe you because skedaddle is more of like a little like you're tiptoe. You know those little cartoons and they're like tiptoeing really fast out of somewhere. I don't know. Just imagine me doing that. All right, y'all. What we got? I'm gonna do this one exercise, one more exercise with y'all. Ooh, oh yeah, it's humid out here. I can feel it. For dilly dally, procrastinate. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because dilly dally. Actually, you know Max Tuning. I watch his videos. He's building a house, and he was saying that's where I got it from yesterday. That's why it's on my head. He was like, "You guys probably think I'm dilly dallying because I haven't broken ground on my new house." Here's the thing with these towels. Some of these towels are like looser. Some of these towels feel like hand towels. So I gotta find the best one. I'll get two. Okay. Yeah, dilly dally is. I was just saying the type of word. Hey, what's going on? You good? Oh, how how you doing? Did you take your trip already?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you did. It was in a couple days. Okay.
Last week.
Okay. How was it?
Last weekend. I was there like Thursday night to Sunday.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
good. Oh, the weather was perfect.
Oh yeah, that's
We went
good.
to the beach. It was nice. It was
Nice.
perfect weather. Couldn't ask for better weather.
Nice break.
Yeah, nice little
Okay.
break. I still went to the gym though.
Of course you did. All right then. All right, y'all. Anyways, well, you know, some people say white stuff. Some people. don't know. Call it white if you want to. Words are words. At the end of the day, you want the word to describe exactly what you're doing, like with precision. That's all I care about. Get gone. Get out of here. Are you on Urban Dictionary right now? Like, are you cheating? Sometimes when I go to Urban Dictionary, I feel like I'm cheating. I'm like, I should know this, but that's what it's there for. It's a collection of like little non-traditional terms or like little what's the word I'm looking for? Slang, all types of slang. Dilly dally. Right. Okay. Right. So that's not really getting out of it. That's not really like getting out of dilly dally. It's like dilly dallying. Like, just like, what am I doing? Leg it. Okay, I've never heard of leg it. Your heel's out the door. Oh, that's kind of funny. Like literally your heel is like out the door. That means you're like, "Whoop, I'm about to go." All right. Teasy, you left? You Oh, I'm a F with y'all? Yeah. See, I think you're talking. Again, that's the little barrier we got going on. I can't catch it. Yeah, but okay. I'm gonna let y'all have it. That's fine. Whatever. No, because again, this conversation could be for ladies too. Like for the most part, what do you do? Guys who get hollered at in public, you're not running out of there like you guys are saying. I'm dipping out. I'm heading out. A lady's trying to, again, I don't know if it's a guy thing. It's like a lot of more ladies will be going through what I'm trying to say. You don't want to be rude. You don't want to be disrespectful. You don't want to shut anybody down. So you're like, okay, all right then. All right, you take care. You're just like, you're not running away. You're just like, you got to be kind of like, anyways, that's what I find myself doing half the time. Okay, that's too far up. You take off running. That would look really crazy. Somebody trying to holler at you and you just like start sprinting away. You gotta be kind of cool with it too. Like, this might be too much. All right. I think this is a good, these are some good settings. What we got? I'll probably do a little side angle. Too many people out. Wait, let me read what you're saying. Oh, then what you saying? Yeah, but again, I mean, if you're actually like a real, like socially, like nice person, I don't, you saying that now, we're talking about somebody's trying to holler, they're being a little bit persistent, and you're not trying to be like a B word about it. So you're like, okay, oh my gosh. I don't know. I do think that's a little habit because I remember I was talking to this one guy. He was like, "Oh, you're too nice. You're too nice." I'm like, "No, well, I am nice, right? I don't want to be a B about it. Like, do I have to be a B?" He's like, "Oh, well, if somebody's trying to talk to you, you're supposed to really shut it down, like shut it down." Like, and I'm like, "That's your way." Me personally, You can still shut people down and not be a bee about it either. You might have to do a little bit more theatrics, a little bit more, but I don't know. It's whatever you're into. Again, I've never been that way. People always trying to tell you how to handle your whatever. But yes, when people get a little bit too persistent, you do just have to do the walk off. Like literally walk off and they're still talking. Like, okay, I said what I said. Tune them out. I feel you. Are we gonna go up? All right. What's the next? Rashida, you left? Rashida has never picked the topic. So we're gonna call out Rashida right now and we're gonna tell Rashida she needs to pick the topic. She probably gone already. She's not hearing us. It's okay. It's okay. I be picking the topics half the time, but sometimes it be crickets. So what were we talking about last time? We were talking about the divorce. We were talking about divorce. We were talking about the marriage thing. That one is that's a very interesting one. A little baby video popped up this weekend for me. He was like, "Look, I could spend millions of dollars on you. We could do this, we could do that, but we're not doing no paperwork. Period. We could even say we're married. I'm not doing no paperwork because his belief was like you still gonna have to give somebody money regardless, even if you have a prenup. Which I don't believe. I don't know about that. He thinks even if you sign a prenup that you might still have to pay. He's like, regardless, I'm not signing no paperwork, meaning no marriage paperwork. We're not gonna be legally married. All right. But see, people let the government tell them that. Oh, what is that? No, no, no. Mm-mm. Some people let the government tell them that they're married. It's like, oh, are you married? Yeah, yeah, we legally married. Like as though like people are so simple. Don't get me started. Look, you guys probably like, you're not married. You don't got to be married to say what I'm saying. You d- you don't because they let the government tell. See, it's just protections. It's like let's get some insurance together. Okay, family plan. You know, if I die, then the money goes straight to you. Cool, fine. But you can have a will. There's so many different. There's other ways to accomplish everything that you think you're doing. It's more of a lot of people use it as like, oh, I got a paper. The paper makes it real. I think it was 200 last time. Oh, payback gamer. Some, Let me tell you something right now. Well, I'm just letting y'all know how. I'm just letting y'all know. Look, these are inner thoughts. So there's this girl that's in here right now. She went from she would speak to me, and then now she doesn't for no reason, and you're just like, okay. You're just like, okay. Either someone said something to her about me or something. You're just like. That's why the mood is like it's like right in front of me. And I'm like, look, I don't care. I'm just letting y'all know that it's kind of weird. It's like, girl, you're not doing nothing. Like I can see you, you can see me, but and that's weird. You know what I mean? Let me tell you that's weird. That's what I'm saying. People are weird. People are so weird sometimes. All right, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So the vibe is like, you're weird. Okay, this 200. I'm scared. Let's go at least 8. Ooh. Mm. Ugh. Mm. Ugh. That's another topic. No, it's because like, look, I'm not even losing sleep over. I'm literally just telling you what's in my head. That's the difference between somebody losing sleep over and somebody just having a conversation. It lets you know it's tricky because a stranger doesn't really owe you that. They don't owe you like, oh, I'm just not talk to you anymore because X, Y, Z. You shouldn't expect a stranger, somebody you only see at the gym, to be like, oh, I'm not talking to you. But at the same time, when you know you didn't do anything to somebody and they know that you didn't do anything to them and they start acting weird, then it's like you're the weird person, you know? Especially if you're like like maybe you might look at the person just to be like, hey, what's up, whatever. And they like you can tell. They're just like, okay, it's all good. That's what I'm saying. If you met me in person, generally, that's what I was thinking the other day. I don't know how you guys do it. I'm welcoming with the eyes. I'm welcoming with the eyes, like the movement, like the body language. I'm open that way. Like if you walk past me, I may smile or may look at you and then we may catch eyes and I'll be like, oh hey, what's up there? Like that. So I know I'm not the one usually that was the person who was like, oh, I didn't know if you looked like somebody I could talk to. What we got? Which one? Where you at? Okay, let's see. Where you at? Can you hear me? You see what I'm I don't want to put it on. Not the blue shirt. Not the blue shirt.
No, I know.
Okay. No, did you hear me? No, yeah. No, it's like weird. It's like, okay. I met her in the sauna, and then like we used to talk. I don't know. We didn't used to talk, but it was like
The one in
cordial. Hmm?
the one in the purple.
Not the not that blue shirt. The white girl.
Yeah.
Hmm. Anyways, look, it's just this what happens at the gym. Sometimes people have like silent beefs. Not be like, look, you had your fair share. Let me stop. Have you? Okay, right. No. It's like when you're in small space, like sometimes like it's not even no beef. But anyways, you done? Well, you still got some stuff to do.
I got that chest fly.
Okay, that's pretty good. They got that inside too, though, right?
Huh?
They got the same one inside, or this
Yeah.
one's better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they don't matter to me. I'll do that one. I'll do the one
Yeah.
inside. After that, I got cardio.
Okay then. Yeah, I'm gonna just do this. I got a few more things to do. I'll catch up with you probably before you leave. I'll either see you, you see me. Okay then. All right then. Am I? I'm not. See, that's what I'm saying. I can't share my inner thoughts with y'all. Y'all can't handle it. I think when it comes out, you guys probably think I'm actually tripping, but I'm really not. I'm literally just sharing with you because what I try to make my channel about is I like the fact that we can talk like it's like a gym thing. You see me working out, you see me between my sets, you see how intense, but then you also get to hear about what I'm thinking and what's going on in here. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you guys are like, whatever, it's all good. You don't see me acting on anything. That's the difference. I'm talking to y'all. So here we go. I think that could have been a little bit too light. Look, my gym friend over there, he knows what I'm talking about. No, I don't want. Look, everybody keeps saying, "Oh, I look like I can fight." I don't want no smoke. No, but it just lets you know. I keep telling you guys like about how I am. I know I'm a nice person. Like, remember we talked about would you be your own friend? Of course I'd be my own friend. I would be my best friend. I am my best friend. You feel me? Think about that. No, no, no. I would definitely be my best friend because I know I'm a good person. Like, because that's the thing. I do things that I would do for a friend. Therefore, I would be my best friend. Like, do you get that? Some of y'all can't be y'all's best friends because y'all know you're funny. Like, you guys know that you do funny, shicey stuff to your friends and things. All right, I went up a little bit. Mm. Look, I got inner thoughts, man. It's not even intrusive. Okay, I felt a little lightheaded after that. I'm not gonna lie. It's so many dynamics when you're in the gym. It's really true. I'm literally a few different dynamics. You see people you know, right? You see people that you talk to. You see people that you just say hi to. You see people that like you see every once in a while. It's like so many different dynamics. Like for example, there's some people in here I never seen before. So you're just like, okay, where are you from? Not really where are you from. Like, who are these people? Like you're like looking, like, okay, noted, stuff like that. But then you got this other. Here's what else you got. You got people who will be looking at you and they don't ever say anything, and you know they're looking. So you just like every single time I'm in here, you just looking, and they be playing it off like they be like looking and stuff. So you got that. You got to manage that. You got all types of stuff. So it's kind of funny. Look, I'm just letting y'all know. Don't act like you don't got it. Or maybe you guys just have boring gyms and you don't really. Okay, topic of the day. That's when we deadly. Do you guys really think? Not really. Let me tell you how I handle beefing. Fighting, I just think it's silly. I don't want to mess my face up. I don't want to mess up my nails. Don't want to mess up my hands and my body. Like, no, that's stupid. Let's just get that out of the way. The way you handle beef, if you really about that like grudge life, then you get back at them. That's what you do. I'm not encouraging people to have grudges. I'm not encouraging people to have revenge, but that's how you do that. You sit, you wait for the perfect opportunity. All right, there you go. There it is. That's how you do that. But some of y'all be like, oh no, I'm a F you up. You said the N word, I'm a F you up. No, 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 nope, nope, nope. First of all, I don't trip on that. I think we already talked about that. I'm a trip over this. I'm a trip over a word. But like I said, long story short, I didn't grow up with that word. I didn't grow up with the word, period. So it's like I don't really have the connection to it per se, one way or the other. So that's one other thing. All right, let's go. Let me tell you how you get back at those folks. The people who are in here who are not really people who want to act all funny in the gym and stuff. If there was a fire in here, who am I saving? I I know, right? It's like, don't mind me. Don't mind me. No, no, no. It's like, what do you do with that? That's how you do that. If there was a fire in here, look around. Who you're saving? You know who you're not saving. Wait, help me, help me. No, no, no. Because you was acting funny. Woo. Don't mind me. Okay. We're gonna do that about 2 more times. Feel like she got fired and angered. Really? What are you trying to say? I know you be giving these little hidden. I gotta watch you. No, again, I think my common theme is I feel like I used to hate when people be like, when you get older, you're gonna understand. When you get wiser, you're gonna understand. I'm like, whatever. I'm smart. I've been no like when you're younger, you're like, I got it all figured out. No. Like you literally keep learning as you go on life. Like it's crazy. But as I've gotten older, it's like, I don't know. He said I need a release. Eh, it's not that simple. I'm trying to think what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's go up. You just don't really trip. Like I used to trip, you know what I mean? That's the thing. Then you're like, wait, I used to trip on that. So you don't really gotta release because you just like, oh, I mastered that. You guys will feel me. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, I'm just telling you, it's not. You can't even talk about it. You can't even like voice it. Things, you become so. It's like self mastery. Things you used to trip over, and now you're just like mastered, like self mastery. That's how you know. All right, y'all. I'm gonna do this 2 more times. That's pretty much it. No, you guys, it's an example. I was just letting you know. Basically, what I was trying to do was I'm being open with you guys right now. I'm working out, we're talking. Da, da, da. I want you to know kind of like what the vibes are, what I'm thinking. Da, da, da. And I was telling you in the moment that there's somebody like right in front of me who's acting weird. That's all I was saying. Period. Just weird. You're like right in front of the person and they're acting weird to her. But I knew something was weird with her because it's like every single time I would say hi to her, it'd be like it's almost like, hey, like can you see me? I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Like I'm trying to be nice, but at the same time, not gonna go out of my way and be like, hey, can you see me? Hey, no, that's weird. On the flip side, there's plenty of people like I can point them out. There's this, I don't see him right now. But he always makes sure to look in my direction and be like, hey, and I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? Like it's levels to it because he wanted to make sure that I could see him, and he wanted to make sure that I could see him, and we could greet each other for that day. Anyways, okay, here we go. Well, I think we're gonna do 2 more of these, or one, maybe about one. Let's do one. No, I'm not. That's the old me. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. That's the old me. Because I feel like you lose. That's losing. I told you, don't let them see you sweat. Hey, what's up? You off today? Yeah, I bet. Yeah, you good?
Good and yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. So you just got here?
Yes, guy.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm like halfway through.
All right, you
All
look
right.
good.
Thank you. Thank you. I be mad about everything, but I know how to let it. That's good. And you say you're like kind of like younger. How old are you, Slow Lane, again? I keep calling you Slow Lane, but I feel like you want me to call you Teasy. It's like which part? and then use it. You think they don't fit? They might not. What you think? Do I need a bigger size? You want them more baggy? You want them to like hang and stuff? Is that what you want? Is that what you like? Do you want? That's weird, bro. Like you trying to be funny, but it's not working. You're trying to clown, but it's just not working. You know when people try to clown and they think they're gonna get people on board and they think they're gonna get like the whole room against you, and then they're the one that looks like a clown. You're just like, are you kidding me? And then hold on, let's do this one. If you guys have never seen a butt before, then I'm sorry to tell you. Everybody's seen a butt. Everybody's seen a butt. Period. If you're that immature that you've never seen a butt before and act like you've never seen a butt before, then this is not the channel for you. I'm serious. When you're training glutes, if you're training glutes, we're supposed to do hide them. Think about it. You train in glutes because you want your glutes to look good. Okay. Why are we training glutes if you can't show your glutes? Then, if you're also showing your people in your live, whatever, I'm training glutes, you're showing them exactly what you're training, whatever the movement is. And then you guys are like, oh, butt, oh, shorts. Come on, man. Again, levels. People get caught up in all this. And then most of us, my riders, are like up here with me. Like nobody's tripping. Nobody's worried about that. All right, y'all. Let me get some. I gotta go over there and get the little cloth. Look how far it is. It's like right there. Hey. All right, that's pretty much it. I'm stuttering. That's gonna be pretty much it. Um, unless y'all want to chat it up a little bit more, I'm gonna come talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if she just stopped speaking out of nowhere. Definitely weird. People like that, you gotta just leave them. Right, but the history behind that, low key, which I already kind of feel like I know. She's cool with this other girl, right? I don't talk to the other girl. Look, now we're getting into the tea, right? I don't talk to the other girl. So the other girl probably told her, oh, don't talk to her because she don't talk to me, right? And so when you get those little high school little behaviors, you're like, okay, she probably don't talk to me because of the other girl, right? But you're just like, at the end of the day, you're like, not really been known the person. I just kind of was like if you're that malleable, if you're that like, oh, I'm not gonna talk to her because like, you're weird, right? At the end of the day, and then the girl I don't talk to, like, that was on some like stupid stuff too. So it's kind of like it's like residual, which makes it even more weird. You're just like, do you have your own brain? Crazy. Look, everybody's got some gym. If you don't have a gym beef, let me stop. You guys are probably like, no, I don't. No, it's like you see all these people, they make memes and stuff about it. Oh, like gym beef, you got the gym beef, whatever. Silent gym beef. Some people got silent gym beef. Some people got like full on beefs and things. All right, I'm gonna go sit down. We're gonna catch up a little bit, and then I'm gonna get off of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these back. I'm just reading these and then I'm gonna scroll back up. Don't worry, in case somebody says something. No conversation. Look, because you know how to de-escalate. I can't let myself get that angry here at the gym. That'd be so stupid. I gotta. Oh my gosh. Well, it's not to wash that. See, I'm not thinking. I literally just threw like a little cleaning cloth in with the towels. They'll be fine. Whatever. Like I promise you, they're gonna be fine. Because I'm not thinking. It's okay because one time I found on a towel there was like like a tissue on one of my towels. So I know it like a tissue got washed. They're fine. It could be worse. Okay, y'all. Let's go sit down for a second. All right. Like I said, I'm gonna catch up with y'all. Give me a sec. Oh, I'm about to switch up my channel a little bit, so I don't want you guys to be like, "Oh, what's happening?" I know you guys are probably like, "You been said that." No, no, no. I am because the lives are cool, but I'm gonna I want to start doing some more like food stuff. I think that's that's a thing. Oh, hey. Okay, hey, Tabitha. I thought you said bye, love. I was like, oh, you about to leave? So just like I said, just gonna catch up with y'all before I move on to other things. Because I like to do is like I'm going in and out. You obviously know I'm doing my workout and I'm talking to you guys, and I feel like I kind of miss stuff. Let's go back. So you feel like she fake? That's okay, but it would be crazy if she knew. No, look, it's not that I feel anything. I'm just telling you guys like what the vibe is. That's all it is. Because like it's body language. It's body language. It's like, oh, I'm sending you a signal. Okay, okay, noted. Cool. That's cool. Again, you don't act on it then. You act later. That's how you know you're getting more mature as a person. Some people be like, oh, confrontation. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, what's wrong? Like you can do all that. That's like juvenile. You kind of rise above that. You're like, okay, I got you. Watch. You watch. Look, you guys are like, what are you gonna do? No, no, no. So that's how you handle that. You with all the BS. I know you are. You want all the smoke at the gym. I go there. There was two girls who didn't even look at my face. Then I start to ignore them, and then they got mad at me. That's crazy, right? People are just very fascinating people. And if you kind of like know like social cues and you kind of like on your stuff, you notice stuff, and you're like, no, because there's plenty of people socially that are very like nice and open and pleasant and welcoming, and you know that people can be like that. And you know humankind can be like one way, and then you see people doing this weird stuff. You're like, you're weird. So I'd rather just entertain. Like I said, on the flip side, there's so many people here that just be like really friendly, very nice. Oh my gosh, hey Arlyn, da, da, da. Like, hey, what's up? Give me a hug. Da, 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 da. That's these folks over here. Okay, you want to act weird? Cool. One of the girls was part of the gym staff. Oh man, I don't know. I probably wouldn't even want to. No, you can still go. It's like gym staff is the gym staff here. I will say they're nice, but remember I told you last time. I'm like, are they just nice because they're supposed to be nice? Because when I was doing that survey this morning, I literally woke up, went through my email, and I saw that Alpha Land had asked me to do a survey, and it was like one of the questions was, "How do you think the gym staff treats you?" or something like that. And I was like, it was 1 to 10. I was like, I was going for 8, right? But then I was like, let me give them the benefit of the doubt. But my first reaction was 8, because there's some people that I feel like are just like, are they being fake or not? So, all right, y'all. That's pretty much it. I'm just trying to get through the comments that I missed. You look, that's how I know you're my riders, especially you, TZ. You gonna ride for me up in here? Look, it's nothing crazy. I'm just letting you guys know my inner thoughts. We were talking about intrusive thoughts the other day. We were talking about all these different things, and I'm just like, look, I could share that. Oh, 80, yep, 80s babies. I feel like, yeah, I'm 89 is just for me, 89 is just like I could have been 90. You know, I could have been 90. Not that I needed to be, but I kind of feel like 90 feels like baby. I don't know why. It's like, oh, 90. 80 feels like more mature. So it's like I fit in with like the workout then. Summarize your workout on the video. This way you're not distracted. Well, I do kinda. I tell y'all what I'm doing. I say, you know, hey, I'm doing the knee thing, I'm doing the glute thing, I'm getting down into it, I do my cues. Anyway, I do what I can, like I said. I go to this gym because it's 4 minutes away from my house. Yeah, that's basically what you do. It's like you got to think like what it's worth. I enjoy this gym. I can wear what I want to wear. Um, they got all the equipment. I mean, let me tell you, that's pretty much those are the things. Nobody, I think people are like doing what they need to do. It's one thing you go to the gym too, and you're like working out really hard, you're doing your thing, and people are kind of looking at you like, oh my gosh, you're getting it. Like, and you're just like, of course I'm getting it. Like, of course I'm getting it. What else am I supposed to do? Like, I went to Fitness Connection, and that's how they were looking at me like, oh, you're getting it. But here, people don't really do that because pretty much everybody's getting it. Oh, thanks, Teasy. No, to be you guys, I'm gonna let y'all talk amongst yourselves. But anyways, what is Silva? Hey, Silva. Okay, Silva. Yeah, you're making some really good points here. Just be safe out here, you guys. I'm gonna sum this up. Like, be safe. You know who's the good people. You can feel good vibes. We all know what time it is. Don't mess around with these. It's bad vibes, man. Like, you don't need that. I'm just like, man, whatever. Do what you. And then the girl who was with her just now, the girl that was just with that girl, she's very pleasant, very smiley. When I saw her walk in the gym, we both waved at each other. Hey, girl, what's up? Crazy, like night and day, night and day. The girl that's like standing there with her right now. You know what I'm saying? Keep it cute. Yeah, you gotta keep it cute. Oh, thanks. Okay, we'll just do a little physique update. Hey, look, I know you guys are like looking for an update. Did she lose any weight? No, but I think it's really just more of a recomp. We'll just go with recomp. We're just gonna go with recomp. I've been doing this card. I do think it's recomping. I see this has come down a little bit. It's just getting redistributed. But I'm getting stronger. I'm getting stronger, which means I feel like I'm laying down those tracks, those railroad tracks, those muscles. You know what I'm saying? You gotta lay. So here we are. All right. That's pretty much it. You know, I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm not gonna do any like little crazy posing because I don't even know. Okay, I'm leaving. You just glazing me. But look, I'm gonna let y'all. Hey, I'm gonna just let y'all go back and forth. All right, y'all. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. You guys are crazy. I'm about to make you Teasy. If you keep showing up this week, I'm gonna make you a mod. I'm gonna promote you. No, I don't care. It doesn't matter. No, being a mod is cool, but at the end of the day, I be going on some other people's stuff, and like the mods be taking their job seriously, which I appreciate. I appreciate. Where's Tabito? Tabito, you here? Bad gamer. Kmo just left. I don't know if he's ever coming back. Uh, some people are be kind of vicious in certain lives. You're just like, wait, because you feel it seems like the mods are a little bit they're offended by the comments themselves, you know? Whereas the actual person who's on the video may not be as offended. They'll be like, oh, whatever, I'm just ignore that. But the mod will be like, nah, we gotta get that out of here. I'm here. Are we talking about dating in this modern time? Rashida, where you been? Because I'm about to leave. No, we can. Okay, look, here's what we're gonna do. We can stick around for Rashida. Rashida, if you don't leave, it's up to you. Look, we can either talk tomorrow or we talk today. It's cool. I like to shut it down at like a very like nice point because sometimes it can go too long. You like to give no chances. Team, no chances. I don't know. It's been a little bit more refreshing for me. I'm telling you. Who else we got in here? Okay. We got a nice cozy group. Let me tell you, what I feel more free because I stopped giving people chances. And I actually feel like free about it. Because then you don't have like this thing where it's like, I gave them a chance. I'm giving them another chance. Is that okay? Should I have given them a chance? Like, no, you cut all that out. I don't know. I'm just telling you. You stop giving people chances, then you can just walk away free and clear. Like, you want to talk about getting back at folks? Don't give them a chance. That's how you do that. I remember back in 2026 when you try to be funny, cool. You're going to remember that in 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030. Like, I was just on my Google chats. One of my friends from high school, she did some really crazy stuff to me back in like 20, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the year. I came across a message just the other day, and she's like, "You still mad at me?" I didn't answer at the time, and I'm like, that's chances. That's literally a manifestation of what I'm trying to say. I felt strongly about it then, and I didn't even write her back. No, what you did was foul, bro. Are you serious? And she's asking me, "You still mad?" Yeah. It's not. Yeah, it's just you don't get that. You don't get a chance anymore, bro. Like you messed that up. So now we going into years. You go. So in 2026, you're like, yeah, what I did back in whatever year to her. Mm-mm. Because you don't do that. What she did to me, you don't do that. Like, are you serious? Team no chances. But she had plenty of chances. Don't get me wrong. Like, we're not talking about. She had so this girl had anger, right? Don't get me wrong. She got in trouble with the law for her anger, various different things, right? So you're like, but you're not gonna do that anger stuff with me. You better figure out how to. You could be able to figure out. You could do not really. You could do it to everybody else. You're not doing that stuff to me. You're not taking your anger out on me. I've been your friend since I was 15. Like, bro, no, you're not. So we're talking like, Rashida, you still here? I'm still thinking. You guys better have some topics ready for me. I'm just kind of warming up. So I was 16, and that didn't even feel that heavy. It goes up to 21. I mean, I keep eyeing it. I'm like, I'm going to do the whole stack one day. I mean, I could promote you now. Look, it's gonna be. I'm gonna promote everybody, and it's gonna be all blue. You can if you want. It's whatever, or I'll take you off. I don't care. Whatever you want to do. All right. Let's see. I'm just messing around. Hey, you about to leave? Yeah. Okay, my bad. I was gonna come talk to you when I got off here. I'm still on. Fine. Okay, we'll talk to you tomorrow. No, that's not. It's fine. Yeah, yeah. Fine here. Yeah. I'll be here tomorrow. Yeah. We'll talk. Good to see you. You too. It's always good to see you. All right. Have a good day. Okay. Hey, looking good. You look good. How are you?
His hair look good.
Yeah, you look real good. I always be looking at you.
I feel so good. I just came back yesterday from vacation.
Okay. How'd it go? Okay. How'd it go? That's good.
I'm walking.
Yeah.
My thing said 20 to 30K.
Oh, wow. You got it in. Hey, what's up? You good?
I'll let you go.
All right, then. Good. You doing a squat press?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I are.
Out here. I was like, I'm off today, so.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, sleep in. Yeah, how much you doing on there right now? I'm just asking.
I'm just starting with one plate right now.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna start doing it. I did it on Friday. I got like 6 plates. I was like, okay, because I know you were like you move a lot of weight on there too, right?
Yeah.
Where are you at? Like, where are you thinking to go up to?
I don't know.
This is how you feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Because some days, like the 6 plates, I'm like struggling.
No, I feel you. Like, I did 6. I did 6 for 6. So I think it's good. So we'll see. I'm just because this is like one of the best. I think for legs, I don't really see anything better than that. Like, I mean, do you do like that one? Like it's like better than all those. I feel like.
Yeah, because I feel like you can get like more range of motion
Right. So.
versus the other one.
Right. Exactly. So, what else are you doing?
Today, RDLs, Bulgarians.
Oh wow. Oh, look at you.
Good squats.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm almost done. I'll talk to you. Okay. Bye. All right. I gotta catch one of my folks. Well, I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. Again, look, you guys are seeing it real time. You got some weird folks in here, and you got some people that stop and talk. Hey, how you doing? Just want to say hi. Da da da. Hug. So you know, I'm not tripping. Let me get some water. Rashida's gone. Thanks, Rashida. Yeah, of course. That's if you take your job seriously. I'm just kidding. No, you're cool. I don't mind. You guys are always like, there for me and stuff. And I was just talking to that one girl about the squat press machine. She be doing it. She's pretty strong on there. Well, I hate to say the word. You know, I always get caught up in these word choices. It's not like they're strong. You keep going up incrementally, you get stronger at that weight. You hug me? Yeah. Hugs are good. Hey, David. Oops. All right. We're not gonna do too much. I may just do one more set. We'll talk a little bit more and then I'm gonna go. I appreciate y'all. See? And that's how you know. I'm glad that y'all can see. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I just wonder. I've always kind of wondered. Like I know I'm different. I know I have these thought processes. And you're just like, there's either people out there that understand or relate to me, or they like me enough to like, how do I put it? You don't even have to agree with me, but you have to be like at least like kind enough to be like, you know what, Arlyn, like I don't agree with everything you say, but I'm still rocking with you because I already know you're a nice person. That's what I'm trying to say, and vice versa with y'all. I mean, even though I don't know y'all that well, and I don't know y'all to the extent that you guys know that the stuff I share on here. But what I'm trying to say is that's how you know. I'm like, there's other people in the world that either get what I'm trying to say or they don't care. Because when I be telling people in real life, like in public, or well, not public, real life, some of the thoughts, I just be feeling like either they're not on my level or they be like, what? That's weird. So you're just like, you know what? No, you're weird. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. That was 18. But I don't think I was taking it that seriously. Let's give it a break. All right, y'all. We'll go ahead and shut it down. We'll go ahead and shut it down. What time is it? 9. Maynard, what's up? Probably if I really tried, but see, you think you can go heavy. Sometimes there's like I don't know what ligament right here or small muscle group. It's like there's like a ligament or something. When you go too heavy, you can feel it in your glutes, but then you can also feel some type of like stretch, like a little stretching going on. That's how I know something else is taking over. You literally have to do it, or you feel just. I feel like just the glutes. All right, y'all. Oh, thank you so much. See, look, see, Robert likes what's happening. On the flip side, somebody else, they're probably gone. They're like, oh, your shorts are too small. Da da da. Like, you see how like night and day, how things are. That's why I F you with you. I appreciate you. Easy, come back tomorrow. Everybody come back tomorrow. I'll be back around same time. Hey, Chris. Chris always showing love. All right. I love you guys. I love you guys. Okay. All right, I'm going. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day, everybody. Bye. Bye.